Happy St. Patrick's Day! My name is Ricky. I'm the owner of TheBarreandBeyond, a licensed athletic trainer and Pilates instructor. And today I'm doing a Irish-themed HIIT workout, which is just 20 minutes long. Sorry, the computer's changing some things up. 20 minutes long total from warm up to cool down. So it's really short, really intense, just meant to be really this lunchtime escape for you to get into a little Irish spirit. But it's also a workout that can be modified for beginner through advanced. So I'd love for you to join me. If you're here, just pop on, say hello, say that you're wearing your green. And if you're watching this later, make sure you do replay so I can see that you're here and give you a little thumbs up for participating and joining in. All right, so a few things before I get started. I am just saying participate at your own risk, especially since I can't see you. If there's anything that is painful or bothering you, definitely stop right away and seek care from the healthcare provider. But if you feel safe and feel good and you want to join me, again, do the different levels as far as modification. So we're going to get started. If you want a little bit of extra intensity, just go ahead and grab a weight. Mine is 7.5, so not a lot. We're going to be doing 50-minute exercises at a time. 50 seconds exercises at a time. If you want to grab like a full water bottle or something just with a little bit of weight instead, it's up to you for that. Or like I said, just body weight. So if you're popping on here, just say hello. I'm so glad to have you on, and we're going to get started. So let me pop on my Irish-themed playlist. Hopefully you can hear from where you are, and we're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up. So don't need your weight just yet. Just going to start with a little bit of treading through your feet. Again, you can do just like knee lifts if you want, or you can really start warming it up. So while you're here, just add a little shoulder rolls, add some arm swings as you're going. Add some arm circles while you're here. Just kind of warm it up. You can go a little bit higher. You can go into some butt kicks. You can just, again, keep the toes on the ground and treading through that. It's nice and warm. So you can do a little diagonal. All right, good. And then keep your feet out when you some squats. So as you're doing this, we're going for quality, but we're also trying to warm up. So a little faster pace with it. Make sure your hips are sinking down, your knees aren't coming forward, and you're really pulling the belly button in as you do this, warming everything up. Add a little arm lift. And add a little pulse, pulse, pulse. At the bottom, belly lifting in, shoulders down. Arm lift again. Or you can go out to the side if you prefer. Either way, we do a little pulse, pulse, pulse. One more set. Belly lifting in, nice squats down. And now add a little pulse, pulse, pulse. Good. Come on up and add a little twisting. Just really warming up, getting things moving. Nothing should really be pulling or painful for this, especially. Just really reaching out. All right, we're gonna do some lunge. So step out with your right leg. Just split squat down. Make sure your knees looking forward. Make sure that your butt's not sticking out as you do this. You want to keep that belly lifted so your hip stays really long. And we're going to bring the knee in, balance for a second, and down. Couple squat pulses here. And then bring it in. All right, we're going to add what's called a contraction for any dancers popping on. But for any non-dancers, it's a posterior pelvic tilt. So as you bring it in, just round your low back. Try not to round your upper back. Just that low back, pulling that belly in. Couple squats down, and then round up. Two more. Couple squats down, belly lifting in, and round up. Last one, couple squats down, round up. Good. Go ahead and go to the other side. Belly button lifting in, knees looking forward, chest stays open. I can try to balance for a half a second. Couple split squats down. And balance for a few seconds. We're going to add that contraction or that posterior tilt. Try to use the belly lifting in as you pull it in. And squatting down. And contraction in, belly lifts in. Two more. Split squats, knees looking forward. And belly lifting in. Last one. Pulse down. And lift in. Good. All right, reaching over to the side. Again, just warming everything up. as you're going with it. Try to keep that belly lifting in here. And then we're going to bend down, circle the arms. Other side, we're reaching over, bend down, contraction, pull the belly in, reaching over. One more time on each side, belly lifting in, just warming up. Everything should be gently stretching and starting to move as we go. Excellent. All right, we're doing a little dynamic stretching. So shift your weight back, try to bend forward, and come on up. Shift your weight back, bend forward, kind of like you're plowing a field here. Your butt sticks out, but your back doesn't arch. Keep that belly lifting in. Again, make sure your knees tracking forward and down. Each one. All right, we're gonna step out forward in the lunge. Just gentle stretch and back. Stretch and back. Try to keep that belly lifting in. It's a slower pub song, apparently. That's okay. Had to make sure they were swinging for everyone here. One more. Good, coming up. All right, nice. Last thing, we're just gonna roll down and we're gonna get right into our exercises. So shoulders roll back, open, belly lifts in, contract the upper body, coming forward, rolling down. Bend your knees, reverse that. Weight goes into your heels as you roll up. Lifting up and bending down, belly lifts in. You roll down, squatting down, tucking the tail. Last one, rolling down, squat, and lifting up. All right, nice. Okay, we're gonna get into our 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So let me just set a timer here real quick. So with this, the goal is to go for the full 50 seconds. Again, if you feel like it's too much for you, you need to slow down the pace, so you need to pause for a second, it's okay. But try to hit the full 50 seconds and really push how fast with quality you can do it. First thing's easy, we're just gonna do some jumping jacks. Or if it's too much, go ahead and just step out side to side. But make sure, again, your knees not going forward. You want the hips to go back if you step out. All ready? And here we go. Jumping jacks up and down. If you want to grab a weight, it makes it so much harder. It's really kind of shocking. So if you want, you can grab that weight, do 3 on each side, and then switch and grab it with the other hand. Or you can just follow along with me. This gets kind of long, so if you want, go ahead and switch the side. And half turn side. And half turn side. And half turn side. And while you're doing this, come back to the front. Make sure those shoulders aren't lifting. You want the shoulders to stay reaching down. Belly lifting in. You don't want to be arching your back here. Try to keep everything engaging as we warm up. Right into it. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Go ahead and rest for just a second. All right. The next thing we're going to do is a little lunge twist. So coming back to the split squat action we had. Just holding your hand in front. You're going to switch side to side without letting your hips shift. Feel free to grab a weight for this. Make it a little harder. Here we go. And twist side to side. Make sure that your knees are facing forward. Make sure, again, those shoulders stay down. Nice long neck. Imagine yourself in Ireland right now. How beautiful that would be. Here in Connecticut, we have some snow today. Out of nowhere, it seems. So I'm really wishing I was singing some of these songs, seeing the Irish countryside outside. All right, make sure that back knee is bent. Belly's lifting in as you twist. Nice. 15 seconds. See how far you can go. Again, we're trying to do this for speed for cardio, but you don't want to sacrifice that form. So you can follow along, just keep going. 3 more seconds. Good, and then we're going to grab the weight forward. Nice, here we go. You're going to squat down 1, 2, and then just come up, tap gently behind. The purpose of this is to make sure your knee doesn't move and try to keep your weight back. All right, here we go. Squat down. 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and switch. Really keeping the weight back. You want to feel this right in the back. Glute hamstring. Whoop. Doesn't touch anything. Shoulder blades pull down. Belly button lifting in as you go with it. I'm going to face forward again. So again, if you're watching this, just put a 4-leaf clover or maybe there's a little leprechaun emoji. Not really sure. I'm not emoji fluent. Maybe for you, you can tell me what one Irish or St. Paddy's Day tradition you like. I vaguely remember leprechauns invading a classroom as a kid with some green glitter, but now looking back, green glitter everywhere sounds like a really bad idea from a teacher's standpoint. So I'd love to know, what do you do for St. Paddy's Day? All right, we're gonna do our lunge twist on the other side. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. Grabbing your weight, squat down, and just twist side to side. Shoulder blades pulling in. If you don't need a weight, you can be doing this with a heavy water bottle or nothing at all. If you prefer belly lifting in, it's good to see some people on. It's hard to see who from here, but I'm really glad you guys are joining us here, especially on St. Paddy's Day. Hopefully you're having a lovely day outside. We had some snow last night, but let's pick it up now with some green and fun music. So belly lifting in, twisting side to side. Try to drop down a little bit more. We've got 15 more seconds. You're listening to Molly Moon. Keep that tail tucked, belly lifting in. Twist. Almost done with the standing part. Good, and relax, nice. All right, go ahead and put your weight down. We're gonna do some roll downs to push up, or planks, or just roll down. So if you're on the beginning level, you can just hold the belly button in, bend your knees just forward. More advanced level, shift all the way to a plank with those shoulders down. Most advanced, add a little push-up of some sort. All right, here we go. Rolling down, belly lifting in, relaxing that neck. Walking out, optional push-up. Walk it back in, shift your weight all the way back, roll through your spine. Make sure you don't come up with a flat back. Good, walking out. Try to do as many as you can in this 50 seconds. Make sure your form is correct. We don't want to pull anything on our backs. Remember, you're participating at your own risk, but I'm also here for some cues to help you get stronger safely. So shift your weight back, roll through your spine up, roll through your spine down. Good, belly lifting in, bending your knees, toes wiggle as you lift up. We're almost down, almost done here. Belly lifting in, bend your knees, roll down. Good, all right. Go ahead and roll down one last time. Walk it out. Lower yourself. And go ahead and push up. Nice. We're going to come down now onto our backs for a little abdominal work. So, step 1, you can lift yourself up, sliding your hands to your knees. Step 2, grab your weight, shoulders down. Lift your weight up, try to go straight instead of out. Try to go straight up. Step 3, keep that belly lifting in. Arms lift overhead, back to center, and then lift up. Either way, any of those 3 levels, here we go. Make sure that belly lifts in the whole time. Low back pressed into the ground. Shoulders slide down, belly lifting in. Nice long, relaxed neck. Good, keep the belly zipped. Relax the hips. Again, do this as quickly as safely possible for you. So don't sacrifice that form. Belly lifts in the whole time. Nice long, relaxed neck. Keep the low abdominals firing. Make sure your back doesn't arch when you bring the hands back. Keep the back flat the entire time. Nice and lengthening. Good, 10 seconds. Wanted to make sure it's going. Nice long neck, ribs pull in. Try not to use momentum. Try to use your abdominals to do the work. Rib cage is lifting up. Good. All right. Next thing we're going to be going to a little bridge pull. So if you want to just start with 2 legs on the ground and stay there, totally fine. You can. We're going to lift one leg without that back arching. Last part, we're going to do circle, circle, circle. And then you're going to roll down, roll up. So 3 circles rolling down, or just holding with a pulse. Here we go. Circling 1, belly lifting in 2, 3, and then rolling down, roll back up. Circle 1, 2, pull the belly in, 3, rolling down, rolling back up. Good. Try to relax your neck and shoulders. Try to keep the ribs pulling together. If you want to add a little weight over your arms, in your arms, but make sure that the other leg doesn't wobble as a result. It's really about what this leg is doing. Keep that tail tucked, the glutes squeezing the whole time, belly lifting in. We got 13 seconds, pulling the ribs in, pulling the hips together. Keep that tail tucked, shoulder blades pulling down. Woo! Try not to let your hips wobble like I just did. Try to keep them totally flat. And let's go ahead and relax for just a second. If you want to shake it out, go for it. We're going to start in 8 seconds. Do the same thing on the left leg. Again, if you want an extra challenge, grab a weight overhead. All right, here we go. And rolling up, keep that tail tucked. Lifting the other leg, circle 1, 2, 3, and then really tucking that tail to roll down. Roll back up, belly lifting in. Circle 1, 2, 3, and roll down, roll right back up. Good, keep that low back expanding. So you want to have a long low back the whole time, short front of your body, which is your abdominals. Good, belly button lifting in, relaxing the neck and shoulders. If you want to add that weight, go for it, but make sure that knee doesn't wobble. Keep everything nice and controlled. 8 seconds here, belly lifting in. Wherever you're at today, I'm going to keep my arms on the ground, but keep the shoulder blades opening the whole time. Good. And relax there. All right. Then put the weight to the side, out of the way. We're going to do a little abdominal work. Pilates style. It's a single leg stretch. Keep the low back on the ground. One leg straightens, the other leg comes in. But as the leg straightens, the belly pulls in more. Slow and then fast. And here we go. Belly button lifting in. Rib cage pulling you taller. Shoulder blades down. Lengthen, lengthen, breathing, lengthen, lengthening faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slow, lengthened, lengthened. Belly lifting in each time. Nice. Shoulder blades pulling down, ribs pulling taller, and faster. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And slow, slow. Belly lifting in each time a little deeper, flattening that back. Nice. Lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. Good. And faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And relax. Nice. All right. Lengthen up for just a second. And then come right back up onto our hands and our knees. You need your weight or no weight if you're not using one today. Come onto all fours. This arm is going to straighten behind you, shoulder blade open. You can either just pulse up or you can do a little tricep kick back with it, but make sure that shoulder doesn't roll forward. All right, here we go. Bend this other elbow, belly lifting in so your core is nice and stable. Pulse up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend it and straighten. Good. As you're doing this, make sure the rest of you doesn't rotate. We want to be totally square. Let's go back to some pulses. Shoulder blade is pinching back the whole time. Don't let it roll forward. Keep that shoulder pulling back. Keep the ribs pulling in, the low abdominals firing, and then bend and straighten. Nice long spine. The left arm is bent here, so you're using your muscles, not your joint, to stabilize you. Shoulder blades pinch back, belly lifting in, and bend, straighten. Nice long neck, shoulder blades opening. Good. And relax for a few seconds here. Breathing, shake it out. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. So I'm going to flip around so you can see. The big thing with this one, try not to rotate or lock this arm. Keep it bent, keep the chest open. And ready? Here we go. Arm just back, little pulses up. Shoulder blade pulling back. Don't let that back arch. Belly lifting in. Nice little pulses. Neck is long. And bending and straightening. Belly lifting in. Keep breathing. Make sure your right arm now is staying bent just slightly. And little pulses. Shoulder blade opens to make that happen. Pinching that shoulder blade back. Belly button lifts in, especially the low abs. And then bending and straightening each time. Good. We have 16 seconds here. All right, chest stays open, belly lifting in, little pulses up to the sky, and bending for a few seconds. Breathe in. Now here's the tricky part. Do push-up, but Pilates style. So if you want to be on your knees to make it a little bit better for your body, a little easier, you can, or you can do full feet. But pull those shoulder blades down. The elbows never straighten all the way. So belly lifts in. Your arms come in towards your side and then back up. Try not to let your shoulder blades move either. We want to push them away. Use a little serratus anterior here. Pull the shoulders down and just the elbows are moving. All right, we're going to wait. Here we go. Belly lifting in, shoulder blades pull back. If you need to do this with less weight, totally fine. Really focus on those shoulder blades pulling down, that belly lifting in. Nice long neck. If you want to do this on your feet, woo, you're welcome to. My triceps are a little bit weak right now, so I'm going to go right back to this knee position. Belly lifting in, make sure your back doesn't arch as you do this. Shoulders pull down. Elbows stay into your sides. Separate those shoulder blades, pull them away from each other, but also down away from your ears. Belly lifting in, keep that tail tucked. Good, see how many you can do, but correctly, as you go for it. Maybe you can put yourself in Irish pub right now, doing a little jig or something. Make it a little easier mentally. All right, shake it out nice, we're almost there. We're gonna come onto our backs for some straight leg lowers and then flutter kicks. So you're gonna do 2 on each side, just like this with your back not leaving the ground, and then lower a little bit. Do 10 flutter kicks as long as your back doesn't lift. Most important thing is the belly's pulling in, that back is flat. All right, ready? Here we go. Legs up to the sky, shoulders open, belly lifting in as you lower. Scoop the abdominals into lift. Lower, scoop the abdominals in. Good, keep that chest flat. Don't let your ribs disengage. Even if your leg's a little bit lower, it's better to have all this controlled, that belly lifting to bring your leg back up to center. Make sure you're still breathing. If we were in a Pilates class, it'd be a lot more specific with the breath work. But for now, just make sure you're breathing with it. The belly's lifting in and that back stays totally flat on the ground. Nice long, open neck, open chest. Good. And, oh, I forgot the flutter kicks. We're going to flutter the rest of the time. I got so excited talking to you about form. All right, flutter kick, belly button lifting in. If you can go a little lower, great, but make sure that back doesn't arch. Keep the belly lifting. And go ahead and relax. We got out of some flutter kicks there because I got a little distracted. But all right, let's go ahead and come on up. We're going to do some star lifts. So you can do this on your hand as long as that elbow stays bent, or you can do this on the elbow as long as the chest doesn't roll forward. So choose your poison. We're going to also, sorry, I forgot to explain, we're going to also lift this other leg without the hip dropping. All right. Here we go. Shoulder blade pulls down, belly lifts in, keep that tail tucked. Again, everything we just worked on, that back stays long, the belly stays zipped, the chest stays open, reaching the toes away from you or the heel away. It might be a little easier to feel that with the heel reaching with a flex, but you want to keep that hip opening here, not closing down. You're a little lifted underneath. Shoulder blade pulling down. You gotta keep the belly pulling in and that tail tucked. Breathing, nice long neck, straight knee. Good. We've got 15 seconds. Keep that shoulder pulling down, the ribs pulling together in the front, and breathe. Hopefully you can hear this music. It's a lot of fun, even though it's making me shout over it. But it's a good day to enjoy being with people. All right, let's switch to the other side. Just take a few seconds to breathe. Keep that chest open, belly lifting in. On your elbow or your hand, make sure that elbow stays bent if you're up. And here we go. Leg comes out, little pulses up. Either with a pointed toe or flexed foot. But either way, make sure your tail stays tucked, your chest stays open, those ribs stay engaged. Woo, flipping a little bit. Good. Keep that tail tucked. Try to use the outside of your hip. Don't let it come in this way. You want to reach that foot down. Straight knee. Good. Woo. Side's a little harder because we already fatigued it, but that's okay. Keep the belly lifting in. 19 seconds, straight leg. Woo. Chest stays open, ribs tight. Embrace the shape. That's where we're at today. That's totally fine. 8 seconds. Keep that tail tucked. Breathing with it. Straight knee. And relax. Great job. We're going to stretch a little bit at the end. We're getting a little close to our time, so keep it up. All right, last few things. Oh, reverse plank. All right, for this one. Arms stay a little bit open, hands a little open. Shoulder blades pinch in the back and pull down. Keep those elbows bent, helps if you're a little wider. Keep that tail tucked, and then you're just going to lift one leg at a time. If you want to do it with straight legs, go for it. Just make sure that back doesn't arch. Woo. All right, here we go. Chest stays open, shoulder blades pull back, nice long neck. Tuck that tail, belly button lifting in. You're just going to switch back and forth. Keep these elbows bent. Make sure you're really using your shoulder blades pulling back, all those parascapular muscles, the belly lifting in. Don't let your shoulders lift. Keep them down, down, down. You can choose how much weight is on your arms. Good, we've got 23 seconds. If this feels easy, go ahead and straighten your legs a little more or all the way out. But keep that tail tucked. Make sure you're not letting that back arch or those hips drop, even if you're with straight legs. Nice lengthened neck. Tail touch, belly lifting in. Good, 5 seconds. Keep that chest open. Ribs pulling in. Nice long neck and relax. All right, last thing, couple different modifications. Start on your hands and knees. Lifting those knees, you can either just shift forward and back, or a little larger, a little longer if you want, or you can shift, jump out, jump back, shift, jump out, and jump back. Either way with it, or just holding a plank. This is our last exercise, so try to really breathe through it. Shake out those arms, and here we go. Either just lifting and shifting, keeping those elbows bent, shifting that weight forward, or jump out, in, back, and jump out, in, back. Good. If you're doing this, make sure your upper back doesn't round. You want to keep that chest open, that belly lifting in, those elbows staying bent, belly button pulls in. Good. Looks like we have, 20 seconds. Knees in, out. Chest stays open, just like in that last exercise. Belly lifting in. Good, almost there. Push it, keep the elbows bending. Breathe. Good, shift out, in, back. Shift out, in, back. And relax. Nice job, guys. All right, let's do a little cool down for a few minutes here. Still have our music so you can hear it. Go ahead and grab one knee, roll down, lengthen up, and just stretch. Circling your ankle. Chest opening, try to calm down. Do 3 more circles. Still a little faster. We'll roll up, grab that knee, coming back down, and circle. Belly lifting in, nice lengthened. And then bend your knee. Go ahead and shift onto your side. I'm gonna grab that leg. Just stretch here, or you can grab, move the weight. You can grab underneath if you want, or you can just touch the toe back and really work on tucking the tail, pulling the belly in to stretch, just as we cool down here. Relaxing your neck and shoulders. And then go to the other side. Either just touching and then tucking, or you want to grab that leg wherever you're at today. Just breathing, stretching into it, calming down your breath a little bit. Good. Go ahead and roll onto your stomach. Push yourself up. Now we're going to push back into a downward dog. Shoulder blades pull back, lengthen up, and then bending one knee at a time. While you're here, relax your neck. Pull those shoulders back. Just breathing into it. And then go ahead and bend your knees. Walk your hands back, relaxing your neck and shoulders. Wiggle those toes. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders. Step forward into a lunge. Just go ahead and stretch back. If you want to bend that knee, that's okay. Just make sure that the tail stays tucked, whichever version you're doing. Belly lifting in. Shoulders roll back. Let's just go ahead and reach up. and twist to the side. Good, don't let that back arch. Keep the belly lifting in, up, and twist to the other side. Coming back in, step forward, and switch legs. Coming out here, tuck that tail. If you want to bend your knee, you're welcome to. Pull that belly in, opening your chest. And breathing here. Roll the shoulders back, still engaging that core. Reaching the arms out to the side and up. Then you're going to lift up and twist. Don't let that back arch. Keep the belly lifting in. And then up and twist to the other side. Good. This time we're going to step forward. Push back into your downward dog. Relaxing your neck and shoulders. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Wiggling your toes. Go ahead and stretch your legs. Straighten them as much as you can. Relaxing that shoulder and those heads. Wow, that head and those shoulders. That's what I meant to say. Go ahead and grab the outside of your right leg. Bend your left knee. Pulling that belly button in. Gently twisting to the side. And then come back down. The other leg, bend your right knee, twisting towards the left, making sure you're still pulling the stomach in, lengthening out. And forward, go ahead and grab behind your head, gentle stretch in. Bend your knees, let go of your head, roll up, belly button pulls in, shoulders open, reaching the hands up, tucking that tail, zipping everything in, shoulders down, reaching up, take an inhale, and exhale. Throw it away. Great. Well, thank you guys for joining me. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'd love to know what you're doing to celebrate today. Are you wearing any green or watching any fun movies just as we take advantage of all the fun holidays that we have this year. So anyway, thanks for joining me. If you have any questions, any comments, please reach out, comment below, and I hope to see you soon. Oh, also, I have an event coming up in about a week and a half, I think, at this point. It's all about knee health. So not the workout side of this, like we did today, more the knowledge-based stretching, a few exercises, but not with the intent of getting a workout, more with the intent of improving overall health, improving overall stability. So check that out. And also, really appreciate any shares or any invites that you can do with your friends and family. And you're all invited to join my group where we do things like this throughout the month and also just have a good conversation back and forth, building community. So click all those links on my Facebook page or, like I said, comment, and I'll be reaching out with you soon. Have a fantastic day.